Bangkok is a city that thrives on contrasts and embraces the weird, the wonderful, and the wacky. Its happy essence and vibrant nature is owed to the everyday hustle and daily grind of the people. A place like no other, enriched with culture and many delights that go way beyond a plate of pad thai. This city is a must-see and an experience to remember any time you visit. From the casual tuk-tuk, market stalls, trendy skyscrapers, and delicious food, the city harnesses a plethora of appeal. With many popular neighborhoods to explore and plenty of traditional, world-class foods to try. Whatever you're here for, this is a destination that delivers romance, adventure, and family time. In an unreservedly soulful city, you can expect nothing less. It is without a doubt an oriental heavyweight, beloved for its pulsating soys, nightlife, food, and spas. And, contrary to common belief, this big smoke has plenty of greenery at its fingertips for those wanting a break from the noise. And just for good measure, the views in Bangkok are not to be missed, offering unrivaled seclusion from the concrete jungle. Climb the sky bars at night and be rewarded with a sparkling metropolis twinkling in its glory. Sashaying with the sweet, the sour, and everything in between, there is no denying that the land of smiles will capture your senses and your heart. Best time to go. Thai Buddhist New Year is a celebration the locals eagerly await all year round. On April 13th, this metropolitan city shuts down for a 3-day holiday. The locals then proceed to the streets to have what can only be described as the biggest water festival in the world. If the thought of this screams adventure to you, then don't forget to pack your brightest floral shirt and your best water gun. Check out Bangkok Silom, a neighborhood where the atmosphere is pumping, the roads are closed off, and the water barrels are lining the streets. The easiest way to get there is by hopping on the BTS SkyTrain and following the herds of brightly patterned shirts. Upon exiting the station, you will be greeted with some friendly, splashin' fun. If having water thrown on you randomly in the street isn't really your thing, then avoiding most parts of this country at this time of year is probably a good idea. FYI, this time of year is hot, hot, hot. In fact, April is known for being the hottest month of the year, so if you are averse to strong heat and humidity, do check out the cooler months of the year. Throughout the months of January and February, Bangkok proudly presents the Very Chilled concert in the park. Starting at 5:30 p.m. every Sunday, the Bangkok Symphony Orchestra plays a 2-hour set, consisting of stunning compositions from both Thai and Western music. You can expect to hear plenty of popular classics from the big movies, musicals, and pop band heroes. Do as the locals do by taking a blanket or folding chairs, plus your favorite picnic essentials. You'll be ready to settle in and soak up the atmosphere. November to February are generally the cooler months in most parts of Thailand, including Bangkok. However, if you're planning a trip to the islands from the capital, do check the weather carefully. While some areas of northern Thailand are determined by the 3 distinct climates, there are southern regions governed by just 2. These areas are known for getting more rainfall. Things to know: Bangkok is a huge bustling city with a population of over 10 million, and its bold colors and cool vibrations span over 50 districts, making it impossible to absorb it all in a single trip. With so much to see and do, this is a city that loves an itinerary. It's also a city that loves wandering feet. Being ready to trail off the beaten path and throw away the schedule could pay off in dividends. Bangkok soys are well known for their hidden gems. Some have more pop-ups than a pogo stick, so being prepared to go with the flow could full well deliver the magic you never expected. Get used to the idea of using the BTS SkyTrain and the MRT rail lines. Otherwise, getting anywhere fast will likely be a stickler for your trip. Traffic can be a deadlock, especially at peak times of the day. Planning your mode of transport ahead of time could be the key to unlocking extra time in a mind-blowing city. The city is a food haven for anyone who loves exotic, hearty, and flavorsome cooking. With so many dishes to try, do your palate a favor and start off with the following favorites: Khao Soy, Pad Thai, Som Tam, Massaman Curry, Lob, Pak Boom, and Penang Curry. And there's plenty more where they came from. With a mix of unique textures, flavors, and cultural influences, don't be surprised if you fall in love with authentic Thai cuisine. The Thai people generally pride themselves on being respectful and polite. With this, you can expect to be greeted with the Y. Reciprocate to share the warm sentiment. It is illegal to defame or insult the king or any members of the royal family. To avoid any misunderstanding, steer clear of any mention of His Royal Highness. How to get around. Bangkok is brimming with transport options, and choosing the right mode that is fit for your journey is vital. Trains. The BTS SkyTrain is most likely the most convenient way to reach your destination in the shortest time possible. There are 61 stations along 3 main lines, and it's extending every day. This mode of transport is cheaper than taxis and covers all the major Bangkok neighborhoods, Sukhumvit and Siloam being the most popular lines for locals and tourists alike. With waiting times averaging less than 5 minutes, you can hop on this friendly service and know that you'll experience the convenience of time, as well as air-conditioned and clean carriages. Be prepared to be packed in during peak times. Have cash available to buy instant tickets from the machines or take your passport to purchase a rabbit card for regular SkyTrain use. Your journey will start from around 45 cents for one stop. If you know you'll be making good use of the service, take your passport and buy a rabbit card. Sticking $10 on it should have you covered for a while, and you can top up anytime. The best part is claiming back the cost of the card at the end of your trip is easy. Just return it to any SkyTrain kiosk. The MRT is Bangkok's rapid underground rail system. Like the SkyTrain, the MRT has a quick turnaround and covers vast areas of Bangkok, including the old quarters. Take cash to exchange for tokens or cards. Both BTS and the MRT are interconnected at popular stations for seamless overlaps in city travel. Taxis. Bangkok taxis are everywhere and come in an array of funky colors, adding a wash of blue, orange, pink, green, and yellow to an already vivacious bustling scene. Even though flagging a cab down is relatively easy, depending on the time of day, a 10-minute journey may end up taking an hour or so. Traffic is relentlessly jammed pretty much everywhere you go, especially during peak times. It's also worth noting that some drivers may not have the meter on when you get in. This happens a lot in tourist areas. Be sure to check and ask for meter cop before you hop in. Generally, it's very normal for a driver to communicate with you via the passenger window before unlocking the doors and letting you in. Having maps open and your address pinned for easy view can speed up the process. Paying. Carrying loose coins and small notes is a good way to avoid being shortchanged. Some drivers may claim they don't have small coins, notes to give back to you. When you come to pay, round up your fare to the nearest 5 or 10 baht. This can also make the transaction easier for both parties. Motorbike taxis, a popular way to travel for short distances, particularly from train stations. The bikes can get into the nooks and crannies of the sois and easily duck and dive their way through the hot traffic. Having some basic tie is recommended, as is being able to communicate your destination. Carrying your own helmet is highly advised, but most will provide one if you ask. Nestled in the popular area of Sukhumvit, this authentic boutique Thai hotel is close to a bedrock of shopping malls such as Quartier, Siam Paragon, and Central World. With just a 10-minute walk to the nearest BTS station, the location is very central and close to attractions such as Wat Arun Temple, Soi 11 and the famous flower market. The rooms are all beautifully decorated in traditional Thai style, and the executive deluxe rooms offer a jacuzzi, perfect for some sweet romance, an escape from city life and a deep dive into tranquility. A nature resort on the edge of Bangkok, offering fresh, functional living in a unique treetop unit, designed to bring you closer to the open air. Secluded in the jungle with plenty of adventure and nature ready and waiting. Be sure to take advantage of the free bicycle hire. When you're not off exploring your environment, the rooftop terrace enjoys peace and quiet with unrestricted views of the river. Besides this, free ice cream is on offer all day. This 5-star resort is the perfect introduction to the Khao Phraya River, otherwise known as the lifeblood of the city or the River of Kings. The 145-year-old Mandarin exudes grace and charm and is set among landmarks such as the Temple of Dawn, Chinatown, Bangkok's Old Town, the Grand Palace, and ICONSIAM Shopping Mall. With complimentary boat shuttles available, you can reach the busy Sathorn Pier in just 5 to 10 minutes. A very affordable and award-winning family-run boutique. Brace yourself for all the charisma you can possibly imagine from vintage bicycles and classic decor. Each room has been newly refurbished and restored to its original allure. Throw in the heirloom furniture and you have yourself a charming ambience. The complimentary nighttime bike tour is not to be missed. It will have you enjoying the cool breeze and taking in the illuminations of the old town. Inspired by 1920s art decor, this stunning boutique hotel is laden with luxury and set in the thick of the action, strategically placed within easy access to key locations such as Siam, Sukhumvit, and Siloam. Aside from the lavish rooms, this hotel boasts an award-winning restaurant and an acclaimed speakeasy rooftop bar. What can beat an infinity swimming pool? 2 rooftop bars, one with stunning 360 views plus a location that puts you a 5-minute walk from the SkyTrain. And with the best restaurants and a thriving shopping scene on your doorstep, this hotel pulls out all the stops. With clean, spacious, and modern rooms, plus a stone throw away from Benchasiri Park, this hotel offers excellent value for a 5-star stay. J5 is one for the foodies. A 74-year-old lady who derailed the perception of street food when she took her side street eatery to Michelin star status and Netflix fame. Known for her crab omelet and its indulgently sized chunks of mouth-melting deliciousness, Chef Phi cooks up a storm right before your eyes. The yellow crab curry has also made a name for itself and is the first in line to steal the show from its sister dish. This restaurant holds no airs and graces. Sitting on plastic chairs with only a fan to keep you cool simply adds to the unique charm of this culinary experience. Book months in advance to secure your place or rock up at 8 a.m. to place your name on a reservation list. Then expect to wait in line for an hour or two for your allocated slot. A restaurant located at the bustling Asok BTS station and bolstered high up in the Continental Hotel. Famous for its free-flow alcohol, pizza, and pasta, all freshly made to order. With a warm, yet casual atmosphere and hearty food with a great view, this unbeatable value will have you coming back for more. At 999 baht per person, all that is left to do is to decide if you're a sundowner or a twilighter. Book at least 5 to 7 days in advance and don't forget to ask for a window table for views of this sprawling city. Popular for its tasty BBQ pork ribs, consequently dubbed as the best I ever tasted by many of its visitors. A low-key restaurant with big portions, great beer, and a laid-back, chilled-out vibe, making you feel right at home. Email 2 days in advance of reservation, or if you feel like staying home, download the Food Panda app and order in. A small gem of a joint, easily missed if you don't know what you're looking for. Check out the map and local landmarks before you go to avoid turning up like a hot mess. Famous for their summer-inspired cocktails, party atmosphere, and mouth-watering dishes, you're invited to do as the Greeks do. Perfect for a lively family night out, a celebration, or a simple shindig with friends. Great music, lots of dancing on tables, and plate smashing to your heart's content. The flaming Saganaki cheese is a must-try and the hummus is to die for. Hidden in the heart of Siloam, but accessible from Saladin BTS station. Booking online before you go is essential. Famous for their summer-inspired cocktails, party atmosphere, and mouth-watering dishes, you're invited to do as the Greeks do. Perfect for a lively family night out, a celebration, or a simple shindig with friends. Great music, lots of dancing on tables, and plate smashing to your heart's content. The flaming Saganaki cheese is a must-try and the hummus is to die for. Hidden in the heart of Siloam, but accessible from Saladin BTS station. Booking online before you go is essential. If you like this video, please subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.